The town of Norwood recently announced via social media that it's looking for help from the community to help form a town master plan. General Manager Tony Mazzucco explains what a master plan is and why it's so important to update this document.
So it's one plan to rule them all, as we sort of say. Government is always doing different plans and different studies and looking at different things. A master plan ties it together and really asks the community, where do we want to be in 10 years? It's kind of like a life plan, but for the community. And it's important because it's going to map out where we're going to go, and it's going to let all the different boards and committees in town, all the town staff and the residents know that and start working towards that plan. It looks at things like municipal facilities. It looks at things like parks and open space, housing and how we're going to address those challenges. It looks at zoning from a very high level of where do we want to develop, where do we want to grow, how do we want to grow, and what do we want that to look like. We've done master plans before. Back in the early 1920s, we did forms of master plans that led to a lot of how the town looks today and how it's built out today. We continue them about every 10 years, which is the norm for communities, except we stopped sometime around the late 1980s, early 90s. We haven't done a town-wide master plan since, and we're looking to bring that back to make sure we have one town-wide plan to try to work out how we're going to look and how we're going to build over the next 10 years.
Chairman of the Norwood Board of Selectmen, Matt Lane, explains how the community is a big part of the planning stages and how residents can get involved.
So the master plan is really all about community engagement, public engagement to help us determine where we want to be in the next 5 years, the next 10 years. And so in my role as chairman of the Board of Selectmen, along with the town moderator and the chairman of the planning department, we're able to appoint a steering committee. And the steering committee consists of 11 individuals, 5 of which will be from various boards in town: the Board of Selectmen, the Planning Board, the Zoning Board, the Conservation Commission, and the Economic Development Commission. And there'll be 6 at-large community members chosen. And we're taking applications now for those 6 positions. We're looking for a wide variety of individuals and interests and backgrounds. There are certain aspects of community development that if you have a background in transportation or development or zoning, that's helpful for this committee. But really, if you live in town and you're engaged and you have a vested interest in the future of the town, please submit your resume, submit your interest, letter of interest, and we'll definitely get back to you. So if you go to the home page of the town website, there's a tab for the master plan and talking about just a synopsis of what it is. And then the email address for submitting a resume and letter of interest is masterplan@norwoodma.gov.
Norwood Community Media will continue to follow the development of the master plan and keep you, the viewers, updated every step of the way.